Welcome back. You're watching Buy Now Sell Now from 18 SPR Live Studio, and it's time to again get connected with our viewers. And Avinash, I'll come to you first. This is a long-term question from a senior citizen. His name is Mr. Sundaram from Coimbatore, and he wants to give 1 year to PFC. He's bought 500 shares at 380, and he wants to know the target or maybe the kind of fundamentals working behind the counter, and should he be there for a year's time in PFC?
And see the kind of growth we are seeing in the power sector. There are lots of opportunities for the power financing kind of segment. PFC is a very well established player, and I think if we can hold on for the next 12 to 15 months, hopefully as the power sector grows, disbursements in the finance in the power sector grow, there is definitely good scope for this company to grow. As far as target price is concerned, the stock has come down, from its earlier peak levels. So I would say that if he is continuing to hold on, I think give a target of at least 14-15% over the next, say, 12 to 15 months. This is a slow mover stock, so one has to be a little patient and one has to stay invested for a longer period of time to earn a decent kind of reward here.
All right, so you need to be patient when it comes to PFC for a decent risk reward. But moving on to the next question then, this one is coming from DRK Srinivas, who's written to us from Hyderabad. Mr. Kapadia, let me come to you for this. 125 shares of LIC, they've been holding since the IPO. I want to know whether they should exit at the current levels and look at investing in any other stock. What would your recommendation be?
Well, it's very tempting to suggest a shift to maybe a TCS or a large sum, but LIC per se doesn't look bad. I believe it's turned the corner, and I think there's a negative overhang of possible OFS, but otherwise, about 920, the stock should start looking better. So I say you waited for all this and wait a bit more. I think it is looking promising on technical parameters. A weekly close about 920 would be the first indication that this positive anticipation is fructifying into something more concrete.
All right, so that's on LIC, and let's take Mr. Sunil Kumar's question, and he's looking at a long-term recommendation on Yatharth Hospital. 813 is the price which he's bought 30 shares. That's a quantity. Avinash.
Yeah. So I think hospital businesses are doing pretty well. In fact, Kavita, and I think Yatharth Hospital has been one of the large players within North India. I think they recently implemented a new expansion at their facility. So my sense is that if the investor can hold it for a slightly longer period, because valuations have now become fair to expensive. But I think he need not worry. I think our sense is that over the next, say, 12-15 months, a price of 900, 950 looks very much possible. A lot of institutional investors post their QIP have come in. And I think this is a growing business. So I think he needs to stay invested here for a longer period to get a better risk reward.
All right, so you could look at Yatharth Hospital for a longer period of time. Moving on to the next query then, this one is coming from Venkat Rao, who's written to us from Vishakhapatnam. He's a long-term investor though, but this query is for a relatively short term. His query is on Poonawalla and HAL. He wants to invest for a period of about 6 months. Mr. Kapadia, what do you think should be the correct entry levels? That's